Getting reports of zombies in the sewers.
Vampires in Manhattan? More vampires in Manhattan.
The green sky is growing.
All right. Let's not give in to rumors.
Sorry, Cap. I don't think these are just rumors. The old Spidey sense has been on double red alert since...
We lost the Sanctum? Perhaps now you understand why I was so adamant we save it. Think of the Sanctum as our world's supernatural ozone layer. When it breaks down, or explodes,
Holes open up. Only in this case, instead of a nasty sunburn, you get demons. Lots of demons.
And his children basked in his light as the temple of the false gods fell.
Oh, what album is that from?
The prophecy. The dark god Cthon readies his return.
Well, does the Dark God Cthon own a dude ranch in the Southwest? Because there's a whole lot of something going on out there.
Should, probably tell them.
About?
What did you do?
Johnny Blaze and the Quentin Carnivore.
No way.
Who exactly is Johnny Blaze?
Sort of a jerk. Famous stunt rider, fellow spirit of vengeance.
And keeper of the Parchment of Power.
The final page of the Darkhold. The missing piece my mother needs to complete the prophecy and free Cthon.
When were you gonna tell the rest of us this?
Welcome to our world.
the entire point of a secret guardian is to remain secret.
Yeah? From the look of things, I say your little secret is out.
With the barrier gone, our enemies must have been able to detect the page's foul presence. Lord knows what wretched evil Lilith sent to retrieve it.
Oh, that's not good.
Finally, starting an episode not with Lilith entering my dreams and ruining my night of sleep.
How much did Nico tell you about tonight's meeting?
Just that you were taking
She
over?
said you are leading it.
I suspect you have an opinion on the matter. Say what you must.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I can handle it.
I do not want you going through this again.
Oh, kiddo. Hard to mourn someone when they're standing in front of you. Tonight, I will cocoon your conscious mind from your past self. When you are ready, we can safely observe the events of your death.
Her eye does that thing.
We can begin.
What is the last memory on the night of your death?
Lilith, asking me to join her.
Keep it close. That's where you'll begin.
Alright, so she's
Alright.
gonna separate my mind from my past memories so I don't get sucked into the moment.
What do you see?
Lilith and I face each other in the circle. Join you? Why would I ever do that?
Since my transformation, I have made so many children, yet all pale beside my greatest creation. My true child, perfect, conceived in my very image.
I am nothing like you.
Not yet, but you will be, when I remove the shackles that bind
No.
you.
I will never stand by your side.
Foolish child, you have no choice in the... But we can no longer afford such lies.
I cannot move. The Darkhold. She has the Darkhold.
You cling to the delusions of your captors. Embrace your true self trapped within.
She lifts the Darkhold high. She...
That's it? That's how the hunter died?
There's nothing more.
So the hunter died because of a book?
Miss Rasputin, the Darkhold is hardly a book.
So Lilith read the hunter to death.
I guess she channeled her demon powers through the Darkhold.
Ugh, still a boring way to die.
No, there's gotta be more to it than that. I don't buy it.
This can't have been easy to relive.
Not knowing was the hardest part of my return. I feel better.
Good. I won't keep you.
It's better to
Enjoy the rest
know
of your evening.
things than to not. Knowing the issue, like having an issue in front of you is stressful enough, but having an issue and then not knowing anything about the issue, that's even worse for me. I'd rather know the details and context of a problem, no matter how bad it is, because at least that way I can figure out ways to deal with it. But if I don't have the context, it's just... I feel so hopeless. New eye colors? Really? Oh! Ah! It's funny. Glowing.
There aren't many good guys left who can stack bodies the way we do.
It's not a good thing. That seems like the right op. Robbie!
Actually gonna meet Johnny Blaze? This is a total pinch me moment.
The others do not seem as excited.
Blaze has a...
Robbie, put on some pants. That was hilarious. What a start. Oh, what a start. No, my twin brother.
How about you?
We're being paid to find the Page Creed. Have fun on your own time.
Oh, this ain't about the money anymore. Get inside, and you can go straight to hell. Oh, she's dead.
That's new.
Oh, crap. That's just cheating.
Surrender the Page, Blaze.
Nice meat suit, lady.
Surrender, or be destroyed.
They dug up Junior, too.
Child.
Struck a nerve, huh? Then you're gonna love this. Heard you were dead, Johnny. That was the idea. I'd ask what you were doing here, but I just pumped a few rounds in his chest.
The legendary Johnny Blaze. I have heard much
Hear
of...
that? This is your fault. Play with Mama all you want. I've got people to save.
I wouldn't say it's my fault. But yeah, that's why I felt like bringing Robbie was the best option. Alright, let's see. Nest Mothers summon altars each turn. Destroy them to damage the Nest Mother. If the altars are not destroyed, the Nest Mother may turn them into monuments. Monuments have different effects, which can help enemies and hinder the heroes.
We'll just have to hope Blaze can handle the escape on his own. To deal with now. All that
Oh god.
Leave some for the rest of us.
No. Woo! I'm gonna love having him on the team.
You cannot resist, child. The prophecy will be fulfilled.
Uh-oh.
Maybe so. But not today.
Let's hope not.
Not so tough without that little pop gun of yours. I'm gonna enjoy this. Not as much as me. Somehow.
Throw me.
You get
Hunter, throw me!
and you get smaller. Grunt.
Vertically challenged!
Me, idiots. After them.
Oh no, not the stage. I'll never go back to theater.
No escape this time, Creed. I was gonna say the same thing to you.
I love my outfit. I don't love that, though. Defeat Fallen Sabretooth to complete the mission. Sabretooth won't wait until the enemy turn to launch its attacks. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. He just kind of attacks whenever he wants. Sorry about damaging you, but it was worth it.
No match. Family night at the carnival.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of us kicking your butt.
Just what I...
Maybe don't spit, Wolverine. I'm just saying.
As a child, I feared the bodies of Lilith. Now I teach them.
Hunter, I can't hear you over the sound of me getting chewed alive!
I will not fall for the same ruse twice.
Thought as much.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say thank you.
Enough of this.
Easy, kid. These were his people.
Ooh, yeah.
We did what we could, Blaze.
That's what folks with bloody hands always say.
If we do not stop the Midnight Sun, the entire world will get far bloodier.
Not my problem anymore. Forget the damn prophecy. I know I sure as hell am.
Aren't you gonna follow him?
Nah, he may not have been listening. But I am. Keep talking, kid.
Let's find a safer place to talk first. Welcome to the team, Wolverine. God, I love this game so much. I think one of my favorite parts about this game is the genuine representation of the characters. There was a side thing that I was doing earlier. I got to talk to Doctor Strange, and he told me about how he felt about losing the Sanctum, like losing a part of yourself. And I'm like, that's nice character studying. That's a nice character development. And getting to see this, like the way Johnny Blaze reacts to it, how he'd actually take a moment to focus on it. It's small, but it's appreciated. That they're really being treated like real characters and not just flashy pieces of marketing, which I really appreciate. It can be really easy to fall into that with crossover games like this. So I'm very happy that they're treating the characters with respect.
It was a tragedy.
One that could have been avoided.
If you did not keep so many secrets...
Oh, well, what is this, a duet? Since when did you two get so chummy?
Don't change the subject.
The spirits of vengeance have always been the secret guardians of the Parchment of Power.
Guardians? Blaze is probably using the page as toilet paper right now.
I met the guy. You're giving him too much credit.
We did what we had to do. That secret kept the page out of our enemies' hands for centuries.
At what cost?
You cannot win this war with secrets.
Magic is right. If we're going to stop Lilith from causing any more massacres, we need to come clean.
Somebody's agreeing with magic. That never happens. You should probably listen.
I wish I could believe you.
So do I.
Then I don't see a point in continuing this conversation.
I brought a new friend? No? Okay. How you doing?
This is Bull. Grade A Bull. I wish I could have helped today, Hunter.
I can see you are still upset, Ileana.
Of course I'm still upset. Caretaker continuously stonewalls us and expects all of us to just go along and make
She's
nice.
absolutely right.
It never works out that way. You would think she would have learned by now, but I guess not. She should trust us more.
You don't trust her either. No, I don't think a joke's gonna work here. Maybe? I don't want to say she means well. I'll joke.
Wait.
I I have feel, just not the warm and fuzzy kind. Neither
Sorry,
Caretaker
I
nor
was.
Tony told
I
us
read
to give the
faster than they
page
speak.
Blaze for safekeeping. They should know he's one of the least safe people on the planet, no matter what Robbie says. Now all that stands between this realm and Cathan is that overrated stuntman.
Entrusting it to him was a mistake. Who would you have given it to?
And do you have a better idea to whom we should entrust something of such value?
I'd give it to Nico to hold, and if she didn't want to carry the weight of it, I would.
And you would be willing to risk your soul holding it? It is said to have demonic effects on its keeper.
Demonic effects? I'm already as demonic as this realm will tolerate. I don't cower from the darkness. I am made from its fabric. I could handle it. But alas, Blaze has the parchment, and I cannot change that. Let's just hope he can hold on to it. Is Steve Rogers everyone's ideal dad? I see it.
God, I love this suit. It's just so good. Let's probably go talk to Wolverine. See how he's doing. Logan?
You know, it's kind of rude to walk around in here and not give me so much as a hello.
I was about to!
I assumed you were asleep.
I don't sleep much. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying the company of a comfortable bed when I spot one.
After that fight at the Quentin Carnival, I suppose we all could use a lengthy rest.
I can't get too comfortable. Not so long as Sabretooth's still out there.
He is your quarry, I take it?
I guess you could say that. We have a history. None of it nice. Though he's definitely changed. His nasty side got, well, nastier.
That's putting it lightly. You seem like you could handle him.
From what I have seen, he should not be much trouble for you.
I've been tracking and fighting him for decades. If he was easy to handle, trust me, I would have put him away for good ages ago. This last time, though, he's gotten even more deadly.
Then I hope you can rise to the challenge. Does not look like you are planning to stay long. Some find our abbey to be a bit unnerving.
Oh, this place is nothing. You'd be surprised at some of the places I've rested my boots.
You talk like that, now you have to tell me some stories.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've been all over the planet. And a few other planets besides.
Other planets?
Yeah. We're not alone in the universe, you know.
You think you would have picked that up from the Kree
Skrulls,
stories that
Brood.
Captain Marvel tells you.
Most aliens you're better off avoiding, but there's a few good ones out there. I'll tell you though, after a while, all you really care about is a nice soft bed. I see the way you're looking at me. Who's this mysterious guy hanging out in my place all of a sudden?
Perhaps.
I wasn't staring
Tell you
at
what,
your abs.
I've got a little break between people trying to kill me, so let's have a little chat.
It's weird hearing him talk so genuinely like that. And not just be like, oh, the best of what I do.
I enjoy meeting new people. It keeps me grounded in this century.
I also came here knowing only Caretaker. And what did I do? I hid in my room for weeks. I will tell you a secret. Do not laugh. I have a tiny envy for how you make friends so quickly.
Laugh.
It's so easy to you. Even when you are a bat. You are a likable bat.
You like my butt? What did you say?
You like my butt.
Hunter, this right here, this is you being a bat.
As long as I'm likable.
Up for debate. Whatever you're doing, keep doing. Don't waste the time
This right here,
hiding your
this is you being a bat.
How is the search for Blaze going?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid. I've scoured every rat hole on the planet a guy like that would be seen in. Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas, motocross events, but Blaze is totally MIA. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto, even my super sight is gonna go all squiggly.
Did you say hot? Well, if you can't find him, neither can Lilith.
Perhaps there is a silver lining in his inability to be found.
There is? Because I'd sure love to hear it.
Think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him, then Lilith does not stand a chance in hell of finding him either.
Good point. But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and preventing your mother's gothy Armageddon, then just for the principle of it. I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting, but I've got to get back to the most boring manhunt. Come on, Blaze. Come out, wherever you are.
This isn't working.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
No, I mean Midnight Suns, Avengers, and now X-Men. The Abbey. None of it's working. And I have no one to blame but myself.
What? I know, right?
I've been saying that since you woke me up.
Leave the crappy stand-up for Tony, kiddo. There are bigger issues. 3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. Nothing to bring us together.
You're the one keeping them apart.
That. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... No, it doesn't matter. She isn't here.
If she were here, what do you think she would tell you to do?
To stop being so stubborn. That bringing everyone together is long overdue.
And that she loves you.
Yes.
So? What now?
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after your mission. We can go there together.
All right.
At least you're trying. Because up to this point, you've just been, like... You assembled the Midnight Suns, and yet you never trust them with anything. And you expect them to trust you fully, with no substance. Hey, Nico, what's up? Ah! You can't do that! Sorry,
You're
okay.
looking stronger than ever, kid. Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
I'm here to fire everybody. Why does her eye do that thing? Agatha?
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
I'm firing everybody. Get out.
I thought there'd be snacks.
What is going on?
Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Chthon. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Oh, you are yelling at everybody.
If anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
Oh, excuse me?
If anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
You! The Avengers act like they're in charge. Yes. It's all of us.
Every one of us bears responsibility for our failure.
Hey, I just got here.
Except for Logan.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
And Parker. He is fine.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of us spend our time at odds. We have accomplished next to nothing since my return. Unless you count losing ground to my mother.
She will destroy
I should have said
everything
myself.
you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cthon. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
Of course I am.
Only if everyone wants me to do it.
I can only speak for myself, but you already convinced me.
Just like that?
It's a heavy responsibility. I wanted to hear you say you're willing to bear it. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
From the front?
We know our goal. Now we need to do the work. I plan to push everyone here to the limit. But no one has to do anything I will not do myself. Without trust and respect, we are no team.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals.
What?
Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
Okay, the Avengers don't get special treatment. If you want me to lead, let me lead.
Tony, do you believe the world is truly in danger?
Of course.
And do you believe I can lead the team against this threat?
Well, yeah.
Then you and the rest of the Avengers need to trust me to do what is best for all of us.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
I have your back, Nico. Of course I do.
I would never doubt the capabilities of the Midnight Suns. You know that, do you not?
Of course. And we aren't asking for special treatment, just...
A seat at the table?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course you will have that. Everyone will. You have my guarantee.
It's a very commanding voice.
I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter.
Nico was much more mature about it than Tony was.
So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
Yeah, like, Tony is just like, we're the Avengers. No offense to the Midnight Suns, but we've done this before. We got this. So they shouldn't be doing this. And then Nico's like, they just came in and started taking over. We're not expecting special treatment. We just want to be treated as equals because we're the team that was formed to stop this. All she wants is equality, and Tony just wants control.
I still do not see the point of all this.
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves. That was the point.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to consider you as a leader, your
What
reaction
is
needed to be
poker?
genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind. If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments.
Ooh.
Why do I know about pinball?
Is the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
How do I know about pinball?
No, you drained the
This game is great.
Just two BSFs spending time together.
BSF?
What is a BSF?
Best super
Best
friends.
Spider-Man friend.
Oh.
Which is yours truly. I mean, I don't want to presume or anything, but I think our trust and acceptance levels are, like, off the charts. Cranked up to 11, right?
Oh, 100%. You're my best friend here.
Yes. You can definitely say you are my best Spider-Man friend.
Really? I mean, yes, of course. I never doubted I was the best spider person in your life.
You are one of the best people in my life. Period.
So, now that we're like BFFs and all, I'm ready to hear it. What's the verdict? Give it to me straight. I can handle it. No hard feelings.
About...
I am sorry, Peter, but...
Oh, don't be. I understand. You don't have to explain anything. It was just an honor to be nominated.
No, I meant I am sorry. I do not know what you are talking about.
Oh, right. I need to remember to say all the words. I followed your advice. I asked Robbie for help. I think he kind of liked it that someone is asking for his opinion, so double win. He had some good advice. Sparky had some questionable advice, but I made some changes, and I feel more like a son now. So what do you think? Is there a place for me in the Suns after this whole apocalypse scenario is over?
Yeah. Queens need you. Queens needs you. You're already a Midnight Sun.
I do not know what to say, Peter, except... Welcome to the Suns.
Are you serious? Are you being serious right now? Wait until I tell Robbie this is absolutely the best day ever!
Do not get too excited, Peter. You are a sun now, a hero of darkness. You must act accordingly.
Right, makes sense. I'll try to handle this more like Blade or Magic. Ultra chill and disaffected. Okay, let's start this over. Tell me I'm part of the Suns again.
Peter, you are a Midnight Sun.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Holy crap, I'm a Midnight Sun! Hey, bad news for you! I'm a sun!
I will leave you to spread the good news then.
Thank you so much, Hunter. I'm so freaking happy I can hug you right now.
I do not do hugs.
Yes, I do.
Perhaps Robbie does.
Only one way to find out.
That was worth it. Oh, it's so cute. Reaching maximum friendship with a hero unlocks their Midnight Sun challenge at the Armory. These are special challenges missions for each hero that, when completed, rewards the hero with an all-new legendary suit. If the Armory upgrade has not yet been built in the forward, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I thought about saying Queens needs you, but, like, he could still go back to Queens. The Midnight Suns, like, doesn't, like, go out and fight things daily unless it's an apocalypse. But if he's ever needed by the Suns, he could be like, I'm calling upon the Midnight Suns, and he'd be like, I'm on it. I don't know, it was just fun to see him so happy. Oh my god, it's the president! I loved that.
Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo, I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Oshter?
I always respected Oshter, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Autumn, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
I cannot say.
At least you've kept an open mind. I'm not sure I would have.
I have tried to remain neutral until I know more.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child. Straight from the Great Shadow himself, Chthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him. Reborn as the Mother of Demons.
She gave herself to Chthon. For me.
Yeah, that's a little surprising, actually.
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster.
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became, I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out?
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey, from you.
All this lady does is
the
keep
only way I could
secrets.
protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier.
Did it?
But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
I don't know what to say. I can't say I understand. I mean, that was my mother. And yeah, she gave herself to become this. And she is a monster now, and we have to stop her. Nothing's changed about that. But you kept the secret all this time, along with all the other secrets you keep. So I don't know what to say.
I need time to think about all of this.
I know it's a lot to consider. I don't expect you to take everything I've said at face value.
Thank you for finally sharing the truth, Sarah.
Thank you for listening, kiddo.
By the way, Agatha's still around in spirit. Nice. So that's the truth. She became the demon mother to save me. Shouldn't have been looking at those websites, girl.
Was running
Look at all
a
those
search for our new
viruses.
pal Blaze's location, and all of a sudden, this happened.
Equone credite tucri.
Latin?
Do not trust the horse Trojans. Carol, just what type of search were you running? There. It's a message. Well, more like a bad dad joke from beyond the grave.
Howard?
His research files. Whenever there's any unauthorized access, the Trojan Horse program activates, and bingo. There's our little thief right there.
The Southwest. That cannot be a coincidence.
Tony, did Howard do this to all his files?
Oh no, only the good stuff. The really juicy stuff.
How juicy?
Well, I'll give you 2 guesses, but you'll only need one. A big green one.
Gamora.
Stark, wait. We don't know what he's planning.
Hesitated with Bruce before and it cost us. Don't worry. This time I've accounted for...
And if these results are correct, it changes everything.
You knowingly triggered that Trojan horse, didn't you?
I did.
Another trap, Bruce? Huh. I'm disappointed.
No trap, Tony. An invitation.
To what? Join Queen Demon and the Creepy Crew? If anyone could
I'd watch that show.
I'd have thought it'd be you.
And why would I ever want to do that? She values me, not the monster you all seem so fixated with. Together, we will shatter the limitations of what you refer to as magic and science. But don't take my word on it. My Gamma Accelerator is only the first step. We stand on the precipice of true
Yeah, heard that one before. Usually when Pops was ready to kick off a new arms race.
Save your phony disgust for the cameras. We both know you're interested. I want you to finish Howard's work.
Uh-huh.
With me.
Of course.
Together we will fulfill your father's destiny.
Yep.
And bask in the glory of the Dark Mother.
There it is.
There it is. Well, Bruce, I can see how well this whole Lilith thing is working out for you, but the problem is, I already have a team. And while I...
Jesus, it took us forever to catch up!
We're gonna take back my father's data, and then kick your evil ass.
Oh, it's great. Someone tooted. The Spice Girls.
I wasn't asking.
I wonder if we'll actually see the Hulk in this game.
Board and wait for a bunch of algebraic equations to fly off the screen. This isn't some 90s movie.
Oh, I guess I won. Yay!
Got it.
Why can it never be easy with you?
Just lucky, I guess.
Tony, wait! We have what we came for. There's no reason to follow him.
Great. It's gonna be a round 2, I see.
I tried to reason with you, Tony, but you were never going to listen. Just like Mother said.
Yeah, I know. I love that suit I'm wearing. It's so cool.
Beautiful. Too painful for words.
I'm gonna guess it's a bomb.
So I'll show you. Yes. Of course.
Okay, then you were right.
You think?
Oh, and Tony, this was the trap.
What is that? All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman. As soon as I hit turn over, I am so dead. Just kill me. Just take me out. Just, it's fine. Moment of truth. Am I gonna live? I'm alive!
Will they focus on me?
This is surprising.
They seem to be fixated on me. Oh, the light's gift. Welcome assistance.
Ow. Just gonna really quickly.
Ready for round 2?
Oh. I should have just used it to attack. I wasn't thinking.
The light will heal you.
Feel free to do that anytime.
There we go. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Hush my mouth!
The strongest has fallen, but the fight remains.
Oh, they're only downed? That sucks.
I know what my future holds.
Good for you, I guess?
Now for something real.
Sorry, he just had to really get out his rage. He was thinking about the Twilight films. You know how it is. Hey, can we talk about this? Hold on. Hey, maybe we can just... we don't have to...
Hey, watch the paint job.
Everything went dark.
What'd you call that thing again?
Dread Maiden.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
It's more like a dead maiden now.
I think I lost myself there for a second. I should have listened to you. I'm sorry about that.
He that starts out on a quest for vengeance.
This work, this discovery, will have ramifications for generations to come. Think my own son, Tony.
Better not miss.
You guys just appointed me leader, and immediately you are disobeying my direct orders. I thought we had trust. You're grounded, Tony. No playing with your action figures for a whole day.
If I lost control, would you stop me? Could you do what needs doing?
You want me to promise I will?
If I began to treat people like food, if I killed the innocent for the sport of it, damn right I want to promise.
If you are ever a threat to yourself and others, I will treat you like any other vampire.
Good. I don't know how Lilith does her thing, but I refuse to become one of her fallen. If there's ever a question, I want you to know my answer.
I understand.
All right, then.
Hey Blade, so I have here the unauthorized biography of Captain Marvel, an intensely personal, some might say prying look into the life of Earth's greatest hero, Captain Marvel. What do you think? He loved it. Oh, you simp. Parker?
How are you, Peter?
Better than the world out there. I've been watching this for hours, hoping to get a glimpse of the neighborhood, see how it's holding up through all this. But I guess Queens is not important enough for the news media to cover.
If you think about it, no news is good news. But I should ask if he's heard from Aunt May.
How is your Aunt May faring? Any word from her?
Thanks for asking, Hunter, but no.
That must be stressful for you.
It really is. I've been trying to reach her on her cell all day today, and the signal keeps dropping. I'm guessing that big hole in the New York atmosphere is interfering with her cellular network. Sometimes I feel like I should be there with her, to protect the neighborhood. But I know you need me here.
You don't need to be everything to everyone. We'll make sure your Aunt May is okay.
Be assured, we will not allow any harm to come to her.
Really mean that?
I do.
That, means so much to me to hear you say. Oh, looks like I just got a message.
From your Aunt May?
No, MJ. She said Aunt May is staying with her. What a relief.
You should call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Thanks for checking in on me, Hunter.
That's one of the things I love about this game.
She's gonna be surprised how much of it is taken up by movie trivia and web.
What I love about this game is how it treats its characters, like genuine characters and not just like personalities attached to costumes. They have like real worries, and like that little snippet talking about his worry about his worry about May, like that's such a small but important detail to really flesh out characters, and I love it.